Hi students, I'm going to go over perimeter of polygons. It seems like we're forgetting what perimeter means. Perimeter means to add all sides. So I'm going to go through this activity, perimeter of polygons. So I'm going to just do the activity. Oops, I didn't even read the directions. Look at me. Okay, so question number 1. It says a garden is in the shape of a rectangle. What is the perimeter of the garden? Okay, so our first instinct is to look at this and go, oh, okay, 10 and 7. I know 10 and 7 is 17. Okay, well, they want to know the perimeter of the whole garden. So what I'm going to have to do is add. So on this side, I have 10. We know the other side is congruent, so that means the same. So I'm going to add 10 and 10. Now, if I had my paper out, I would write 10 over here. On the bottom, I have a 7, and on the top, it's going to be congruent as well. So it's going to be 7. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add 10 plus 10, which I know is 20, plus 14, because 7 and 7 is 14, right? So 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 14 is 34. Now, if you notice, this is in feet. See this word feet? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Now, come down here, it says square feet. There is no square feet even up here. So I'm going to put 34 feet. Question number 2. A park is in the shape of a rectangle. What is the perimeter of the park? Same thing. I notice it says miles. So I can already come down here and eliminate a few answers. They're not even correct. These two can't even be correct. The first thing I'm going to do is I know that the top and the bottom are going to be congruent. So it's 12 and 12. So that's 24. Now this side is going to be congruent with the right side. So this is 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, so I know 12 plus 12 is 24. Plus 10 is 34. Now we talk about miles. It's miles, not square miles, miles. You have to read it carefully or it will be wrong. Question number 3. Select the rectangles that have the same perimeter as the rectangle below. So I need to figure out what the perimeter is of this shape. Now, notice that it says select the rectangles. That's plural. Some of you are going through it and selecting one answer. You need to select all that will apply. So the first thing I'm going to do is figure out the perimeter of this rectangle. The bottom is 4. I know the top is going to be 4. And you can count the squares as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. On this side, I have 2. 1, 2. I'm going to count. I'm going to add. So I've got 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10, plus 2 more is 12. So I am looking for a perimeter of 12. So now I have to go through all the shapes and figure out which one has a perimeter of 12. Okay, so let's look at option number 1. This one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 on the bottom. And I'm just going to write stuff down as I work on my board here. So I've got 4 plus, I know the top is going to be 4, so that's 4 plus 4. And on the sides, I've got 1, 2, 3. This side would be 1, 2, 3. So I've got 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3. So I've got 8 plus 6. Okay, so this is 14, so it can't be 1. Okay, let's go to option number 2. Okay, so I'm going to count starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, well this is 12 on the bottom. It can't be this one because 12 on the bottom and 12 on the top. It wouldn't make sense. Okay, let's look at this one, number 3. I've got 1, 2, 3 on the bottom. So I'm going to have 3 on the top. So I've got 3 plus 3. On this side, I've got 1, 2, 3. Well, there's going to be 3 on the side too. So I've got 3 plus 3. So I've got 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. So that'd be 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 12. So 3 is going to be an option. Let's go to this next one. let's look at, let me do this one first. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 on the top. Okay. So I know there's going to be 6 on the top. I know there's going to be 6 on the bottom. Let's count this side. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this one's going to be 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. Well, that can't be right because 6 and 6 is 12 plus 4 more is 16. So it can't be 5. Let's go back and look at these options really quick to make sure I was right. Because I only see one that I've selected so far, so there's got to be something else. So let's try it again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be 1. This would be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is 12 and 12, 1 and 1. Can't be. So let's try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 5 on the bottom. So there must be 5 on the top. So that so far is 10. This side is 1. This side is 1. So 5 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1, this is 12. So I should have 2 answers selected. I should have option 3 and option 4. Okay, select the rectangles that have the same area but different perimeter as the rectangle. Okay, so it's a little trickier. So first we need to figure out the area. The area of this shape is going to be 8 times 2. Okay, so I know 8 times 2 is 16. I'm going to write that on the side. I know the area is 16. Now they want to know, select the rectangles that have the same area. So we're looking for an area of 16, but have a different perimeter. Okay, so let's look at what the perimeter is going to be. The perimeter is going to be 8 plus 8, which is 16, right? And then 2 plus 2. Okay, so 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 2 is 18, plus 2 is 20. So I know the perimeter equals 20. So we're looking for shapes that have an area of 16, but do not have a perimeter of 20. Okay, so let's look at option number 1. Option number 1, let's look at the area first. 16 times 1, it's 16. Okay, so yes, this one would apply, but let's make sure that it does not have a perimeter of 20. And I don't think it will, because if I put 16 on the bottom, 16's on the top, plus 1, that's well above 20. So option 1. Let's look at this one. 6 times 3. Well, 6 times 3 is what? 18. So it can't be option number 2, because remember, it has to have the same area. Let's go to option number 3. Option number 3, 4 times 4 is 16. So let's go ahead and figure out, does this have a perimeter of 20 or something different? 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4, 12, plus 4 is 16. So yes, this does not have a perimeter of 20. It has a perimeter of 16. Let's look at this next option. 4 times 12 is going to be an area of 48. So this can't be an option. It can only be option number 1 and number 3. Okay, question 5. The perimeter of the rectangle is 26 inches. What is the length of side M? Okay, well, I have to figure out, because I'm missing a side, 9 times something. Okay, let's figure it out. The perimeter, okay, we're doing perimeter here. So I know 9 plus 9, I'm going to write on my board because I need to write as I'm talking. So I know the top is going to be 9, the bottom is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay, so I need to figure out if 9 plus 9 is 18, well, I need to figure out the side for side M, and it's going to be the side as, it's going to be the same as this side on the left. So I'm going to take 26, which is my total, and I'm going to subtract it from 18. So 26 minus 18 is 8. Okay, so the total that I have left over is 8. But remember, there's two sides, so both sides can't be 8. So I'm going to take half of 8 and put 4 here and put 4 here. So they're wanting the side of length of side M. It's 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and view my score. Hopefully I did okay. Okay, yay, I got 5 out of 5. Okay, so just remember with perimeter, it's adding. You can remember the acronym PERI sum. So PERI is perimeter, and sum is what we do when we do addition. PERI sum. Thank you.